Hello, and welcome back to Fallout. You join us here in Junktown, where we've just helped out the wonderful sheriff, Killian Darkwater, to be rid of one source of scum and evil in this town. We killed Gizmo, the local mob gang leader, for a given value of mob, I suppose. But he's dead, and the important thing, and that's the important thing. Now there's one other thing, well, two things we should do. First is to wipe out the other source of evil. Let's talk to this deputy. Can you give me the big picture in Junktown? Me and my men work here for Killian Darkwater. We keep some order in this town, dealing with all of the murderers, thieves, and other scumbags who come in from the desert. If you want my advice, you'll also sway from Gizmo. That fathead runs a crooked operation, but we just haven't been able to prove anything. He and his lackeys, the Skulls, are going to take the fall sometime soon, if Killian has anything to say about it. What keeps you guys from just busting Gizmo and the Skulls? Gotta do it all proper-like. We know the Gizmo runs a rigged operation and all, but we need hard evidence to bring him down. Same with the Skulls. They rough someone up, we bring one or two of them in, but nothing changes. We just don't have any direct evidence tying them to any of the killings or the muggings. I think I can help you with that. Well, if you can get some dirt on either of them, we'd appreciate the help. Killian's the one to talk to if you want to talk about Gizmo, but if you can get someone switch one of the Skulls, just come back to me and me and the boys will take care of them. You know what? I think we can do that. So the Skulls live uptown just a bit. Same area as Killian Darkwater, the jerks. I mean, do they really think they can run that kind of operation right next door to Killian Darkwater, mayor, hero? They live here in the Crash House Hotel. And there are a number of ways to go about this. First is to go to the scum pit, watch them promise to murder a guy, and then say, "Hey, I'm here. I can help them murder you. I can help you murder those guys." The other is to talk to this lady here. "Who are you and what are you doing here?" "I'm Charles. I'm new to this town." "Apparently so, since everyone knows that this is the territory of the Skulls. You better beat it before someone decides to hurt you." "Who are the Skulls?" "That's us. We're the meanest gang in town. Actually, we're the only gang, but nobody messes with us." "So you pretty much have the run of the town, huh?" "You bet. Nobody messes with us. Well, except for Killian, but he's cool and all. He's like the sheriff, man. We do whatever we want." "So, what is it you guys actually do?" "We just hang out, and sometimes we play games of Gizmos." "Good luck there. I shut him down. Or have some fun over the scum pit. Sometimes we do odd jobs for Gizmo or for some traveler." "Victor likes stalking people too. Come to think of it, you might want to stay away from him." "You work for Gizmo." Try, you worked for Gizmo. Gizmo's gone. Why do you hang out with these guys?" "We're like a family. We take care of each other. Well, except for Shark, who's always breaking things. And Victor, who looks people funny. But Vinny is cool. And we do stuff together. You know, we're like friends and stuff." Okay. You see, I have to wonder. You're their friend, right? But you're out here. And they're in there. What's the story, man? You know, I think you could do a lot better than these guys. Let's swap to... So I'm not pointing an SMG interface. "Oh, it's you again. You know, it's probably not healthy to hang out here if you're not one of the Skulls. And you're not. What have you guys been up to lately?" "Not too much, actually. There's not much to do. I mean, Shark has been causing some fights with the scum pit as usual. But what else is there to do around here?" "I mean, you could try not being a lawless teenager who does nothing but cause trouble. You must have some talents or hobbies." "Well, I do sort of like to draw. And Vinny says I'm a pretty good cook. But I mean, hey, we have fun and stuff, you know? But what about when you're older? Where will your life go? How will you make money?" Well, I never gave it much thought. I mean, Vinny and Victor make some money, and Shark occasionally does some bodyguarding for visitors here. I don't know. You should get out while you still can." "I guess. I never thought about it much." "Alright, so that's laid the seeds of dissent. In a few days, Well, I'll show you what happens in a few days. But for now, we're going to wait until nightfall. Because I realized something that I did not do that I didn't do last video. You see, Ian is not the only companion in the game. And we don't want dog meat. Fortunately, Junktown has another companion available. And we need to wait until evening to get him. See, Ian goes to... Not Ian, what's his name? Tycho goes to drink at the bar. This guy right here with the leather armor and the shock and it's either a rifle or a shotgun, I forget which. Another new face. Travelers here are a dime a dozen, but you have the look of someone different. Care to join me for a drink? Sure would, as long as you're buying. Delightful. I hope you don't mind your drink well watered. They treat beer here like it's a potted plant. So, what's your story? I could ask the same to you. In the interest of amity, I suppose I'll tell first. I'm called Tycho. Tico? I don't know. I don't care. Tycho. He's Tycho. Come from out east. What used to be called Nevada. That's a pretty long trip. I guess I know this since I'm a Vault Dweller. Yeah, it was. Decided to take it easy for a while. This place shows some promise just as soon as someone cleans up some of the scum. Well, why don't you? Not my place. I'd rather not cross Killian after all. He'll clean up this town when he gets around to it. A good man, mark my words. But watch out for that fellow Gizmo. Reminds me of another fat freak my father told me about back in Las Vegas. Thanks for the tip and the drink. Whoa, not so fast. We never finished introductions, remember? What's your name, stranger? Well, my name's Charles. Good to meet you. Step carefully, friend. So that's a good introduction to Tycho. He's a former ranger, taught us a bit about survival in the wasteland. And you know what? I bet we could convince him that since, Killian wants us to clean up the town, you want to clean up the town, you should help us. Well, it's about time. Lead on, my friend, and let's do some street sweeping. I'd recommend knocking over Gizmo if I may. You certainly may. And with that, our little three-man band, well, you could have up to 5 people in the party, but I think we'll just go with these 3 for now. That reminds me, for now, we need to just wait for a bit. See, what's-her-face in the crash house is going to turn her life around. We've planted the bug. She's going to wisen up a bit. And then we'll just have to wait for a bit. Let's wait until morning. Where's morning? There's morning. Then we'll wait until morning again. Rest for 2 hours. And would you look at that? Are you still by the door? You're supposed to have fixed your life by now. What is this? I'm Charles. I could have sworn we did this before. Yeah. Huh. I could have sworn we did this earlier. Let me just check something real quick. Alright, I think I figured it out. If you save or wait, apparently the game treats it as saying, oh hey, you didn't do this before. But now that we've done it, hey, how have you been doing? It's been a while. Specifically, it's been 2 more days since I waited. I'm doing okay. How about you? Oh, I'm doing much better, thanks. I do some cooking at the scum pit in the crash house. It gets kind of tiresome on some nights, but I do like to cook. And I get to meet all sorts of interesting people. And I get paid, too. Thanks for your help. Alright, now, I helped you. I feel like you could do something to help me in return. Specifically, I need your help to put the Skulls gang away. You want me to turn in my friends? They've been hurting people. And they're going to go on hurting people unless they're stopped. You changed your life for the better. Now you have a chance to help improve the life of others, too. Well, I mean, they are my friends. But I guess they shouldn't be allowed to hurt people the way they do. And I guess I trust you since you helped me. Alright. Good. Good. So that means we can go down here. We're going to go talk to Lars, the guard who gave us the job in the first place. Just very quickly run back. Is there anything else keeping us in this town? We've got our companions. At this point, we got most of the quests done. Ah, one more thing. The doctor here is a bit of a sawbones, if you know what I mean. And unless you played this game, I don't think you know what I mean. See, he has his secret dungeon where he keeps a dwarf slave. What you down here for? I'm here because your boss sent me down. Yeah, let's fake it till you make it. Body parts almost ready to go to hub. Of course. That's why I'm here. Body parts? What the heck is he talking about? Iguana Man Bob sends you. He happy. Lots of good meat. Of course. I'll be back in a minute. And we're just gonna go upstairs and have a word with the good doctor. See, he's been selling body parts to a man in the hub. Because, hey, so the meat's gotta come from somewhere. Let's give a quick save really quick. There we go. And hope we can talk to this guy and say, hey, the doctor's out. Okay, let's wait until... Why is he out? Let's rest another 2 hours, I guess. That only won't hurt us. I'm Doc Morbid. How can I help you? I know about you and Iguana Bob, you filthy butcher. What could you possibly mean? I had a little conversation with your troll down there. That proves nothing. Gretch is a little slow in the head. No one listens to him around here. You best leave. You know, I'm sure I will. Can't do anything down here again? I bet if I were to examine your stuff, there'd be a little you'd be a little different question. Are you sufficiently blocking me? Let's see. And then we can try to lockpick this. No, you're not. Unfortunate. Do I want to kill the dwarf? No, I don't. Because he's slow, it's not really his fault. But that's all right. So let's go talk to the deputy. Say, hey, we got you your witness. If you're in charge of the guards here, I think I have some information for you. Yes, I'm in charge of the guards here. What do you have for me? Sherry. She has Sherry. She's willing to bear testimony that the Skulls are involved in some illegal activities. Excellent. I'll pick up a few questions, and I'm sure that I'll get all the information that I need to put them away. Good. And with that done, we gain 500 experience points for assisting in the elimination of the Skulls gang. And you know what? Maybe I ought to feel bad for basically turning that little girl against her family, essentially. But I don't, because hey, they're gangsters and they've been causing problems. What do I care? But that means there's nothing much keeping us here in Junktown, and that means it's time for us to head south, because we have 121 days left for us to find the water chip before our vault before our vault dies of thirst. And we have a few leads on our Pip-Boy. So it's time for us to head out of town. Again, quick saving before we go, because I don't want to die in a random encounter and have to redo all that work. Specifically, we've been given... You know what? Okay, that's something else, because I could have sworn we talked... We're going to talk to the casino real quick, because I could have sworn there was something else here to do. What time is it right now? It's not quite evening. We're resting until evening, because there's something else we need to do here in the bar. We need to talk to this singer. Because I hear he's got some nice singing. And if we do that, we can ask him, where else do music? We can go to the Hub, to the Brotherhood, and Aditum. And that means he's going to mark it on our map. Which will eventually be important. We don't need to know where the Boneyard or where the Brotherhood is right now. But it's good to have them on our map. So with that all done, we're on our way to the Hub. There's other areas we can go to. We can go talk to the Brotherhood or go to the Boneyard. But for now, we need to make our way to the Hub. I've actually been there already, as you can see. But then I realized I had loaded the wrong save file. What is this? What's going on? Oh. Hello? Oh, this is Bob's Pre-Owned Car Mart. I was saying, I realized too late I'd loaded the wrong save. And so I had to go back and do... I got to the hub and then realized I didn't kill Gizmo in the save file. So let's go kill Gizmo, do some things, make sure we get all the loot, and then go back to the hub. It cost us a few days, but not too much. Hello, you're Bob. Welcome to my previously owned car lot. Which one of these beauties interests you today? These cars are all wrecks. But sir, these are fine examples of motor vehicles. Well, they can't be working. These cars have been given a full 100-point service by our dedicated service department. Yep, you're a car salesman, all right. And where is your service department? Right over there, sir. There's nothing over there. What do you mean? They're working on a newly purchased 56 Corvega. An excellent buy, I might add. Whatever you say. And we have an excellent warranty. You can bring back to us for any oil changes as well. First one is free. What do you say? Throw in a full tank of gas and I guess you have a deal. We don't have any petrol. Maybe next time. Goodbye. So he's selling cars that are broken down without gas. He's a loon. Look. Can I quickly save? I was only able to pick the lock. Dang. Come on. There we go. When I reloaded the save, I put more points into lockpick than I did into speech because I realized I wouldn't need that for a while now. And you don't have anything. Well, your house doesn't have anything. What you have, if you'll permit me a small bit of cold-blooded murder, is, I believe, the Red Ryder BB gun. So did I kill you for nothing? Yeah, I totally did, didn't I? Crap. Whoops! Oh, there it is. Oh. Here we go. Red Ryder BB gun. And 100 BBs. I'm at my maximum weight capacity. Ian, come here. We're going to give you all of the knives, all of the ammo for the deagles you're carrying, the shotgun and the armor, and the shotgun shells, and the deagles. In fact, you're going to become my pack mule for a while, all right? All the stuff we got off Gizmo. And this book. That way, when the time comes... Never mind, don't do anything, Ian. We're going to take this, close it, because that's the way we do. We're very neat and tidy. Then take the rest of the BBs. And what we're going to do is we're going to give... Let's take a look at the BB gun. Does 1 to 3 damage. AP 5, which doesn't really do anything, but we're still going to give it. We're going to give it to. What is the point of this gun? Is there something I'm not noticing about it? What's the critical damage, I wonder? You know what? It's okay. We're going to give it to Tycho because hey, you can use it, right? Here, have a BB gun. That's the best weapon I can afford to give you. And then, just so we know, draw your best weapon next time. Alright, so we came here, murdered a guy, took his gun, and I wish we could take these cars, but, you know, that doesn't happen until Fallout 2. Anyway, welcome back to the hub. It's the primary mercantile center of the wasteland. Let's wait until morning, just because I don't like negotiating in the dark. So, the hub, like any good market, has a lot of things for sale. Let's talk to... Where's the deputy? I could have sworn the deputy was supposed to be here. Yeah, right here. Anyway, there he is. Just had to come out from the office. Deputy Fry. Hello, friend. Deputy Tony Fry at your service. What is this place? Oh, a newcomer. Welcome to the hub. You've reached the biggest city on the coast. Heck, maybe the biggest city in the world for all we know. I thought you were part of the caravan. Did you come in with them? Sure. Well, no, I didn't. That's surprising. It's been pretty rough out there, especially with the missing caravans. But you're safe now. Just stay away from the Maltese Falcon. They're a bunch of trollmakers, Decker and his crew. Tell me about Decker? He owns the Maltese Falcon in the merchant market, but I wouldn't associate with him if you want to stay out of trouble. He's nothing but a murdering animal. But the sheriff won't let me arrest him without proof. Well, I think we'll get around to murdering him right back. Let's ask about the water ship. My vault ship malfunctioned and we need another immediately. Water ship? Well, I've never heard of one. If it has to do with water, though, you should talk to the water merchants. Their headquarters are located further south, past the downtown area. Alright, that's it. Thanks. So, let's head to the market area. Because there's something I want to buy. Specifically, it's over here. In this area. The old town. And apparently I'm going around the building instead of the sensible, following the road, but whatever. This guy here. I believe Ian has a comment about it. Jake's Guns. Welcome to Jake's. I've got some great merchandise in stock. Feel free to look around. What are you selling? High-end arms. The best stuff you can find this side of the Brotherhood. And since the Brotherhood doesn't deal with outsiders, I gotta say I'm the best. I have a sniper rifle and you'll be hard-pressed to find flamethrower fuel anywhere else in the wastes. Oh yeah, I got a Geiger counter too. Very rare. Why would I need a Geiger counter? What do I need a Geiger counter for? Though it's been 80 years or so since the bombs fell, there's still radiation around you, goof. Can't see it, never could, but it's there. Heck, I'm willing to bet you got some counts on you now. Everyone that lives in the waste has a few rad counts. Let's just get to bartering, because that's the important thing. You're a shop, you have a good selection, and there's two things I want. First is this bit of combat armor, because the metal armor I'm wearing, it's decent early game armor. But combat armor, it's the best thing. Combat armor is the best thing short of power armor. And so we want to get that set as soon as possible. Because you won't find combat armor for a while anywhere else in the wild, except in I think Adatum, and there's some in the Glow. But this is the first easy set. Unfortunately, I have low charisma. And it's super expensive as a result. So that means we need to come up with, 40,000 worth of caps. We're going to start over here. Hey, yeah, there he goes. Jake's Weapons. High prices, but really good guns. High prices, you're not kidding. Fortunately, I know where there's a loan officer, or a loan shark, I guess, in this area. Guy by the name of, I forget. What's his face? Lorenzo, right. Come here. What you doing in the hub? I'm looking for something that I need. Well, we got all needs. We all got needs. I might be able to help some of them. So what sort of needs you got? What do you know about satiating needs, huh? Stuff for needs, huh? Well, I knows a guy in the old town that can probably fix you up with some stuff like that. But you know what? He needs to know who you are before you show up on his doorstep. And this invite is going to cost me, isn't it? Exactly. So I'm thinking, only for you, of course, 1,000 caps so you can talk to this guy without him blowing your head off. No. No, thank you. Not a problem. If there's anything else you might be wanting, you come and talk to Lemmy first. This guy is utterly useless. He charges you a lot of information for things that you don't need. This guy, however, Lorenzo, is both a loan shark and a shop. And unlike most shops in the Waste, his caps replenish. So what we're going to do is we're going to, first off, we're going to ask him for a loan. He says it's only 10% per day for a loan, but we only start with 200. We have to work our way up to having higher value loans. So we can do that right now. I'm gonna pay off my 200 buck loan and then get a 400 buck loan. And since there's no interest, we'll pay back the 400, take out a 600 buck loan, pay that back immediately, take out an $800 loan, pay that off, and then get a $1,000 loan. And now I think we're going to exit the map and come back in, because I think the caps he has depends on how many caps you have. And if I can, I'd like to minimize the time I have to go back and forth between Ian and him. And what we're going to do is we're going to sell all our crap to him. Because unlike most merchants, his money restocks every time you enter the inventory. Which means that if I give him, $2,000 worth of things, and then exit and come back, he's going to have $2,000 again. Let's barter. Do you still have the same amount of caps? Yeah, you got the 1,000. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Let's cut here, and I'll come back after I've sold my things to him, because this guy is a bit of a douchebag. So he's going to meet a douchebag's fate. We'll see you in about 10 minutes. All right, that should be it. It's been about 20 minutes of back and forth, trading for 1,000 caps worth of things, and then closing the barter screen, exiting out of conversation, and then entering conversation again. And right now, this guy has been really good to us. He's given us a lot of money. I think we're up to like 23,000 caps. Of that, 1,000 is his. He gave us a loan. He was very trusting of this stranger who just walked into town. We should show him why trust in the Wasteland is a rare thing. See, we're about to murder him. That is Lorenzo, right? Okay, that guy with blue jeans and a leather jacket is the guy we're shooting. Not that guy. Good to know. See, here's the thing. He's a douchebag. People who don't like him. So in a few seconds, these guys are going to run in and try to kill me. But everyone else, they're totally cool. Jeez. I'm really glad I saved just then. And that's why we save. That's why we save often. It's because this game will absolutely take a dump on your face. Okay, let's try that again. This time with less crits. Everybody, kill them now, please. Okay, let's just try to kill them quickly. How many hit points do you have? You have 51. Jeez, that did not do a thing to you, did it? Let's try again. This time with a cold shot to the eyes. Which misses. This could be a problem. Shoot him! Shoot him before he heals. Ow! Do I heal, or do I go for the guy who's totally kicking... Or go for the guy who has 43 hit points? You know, that's not worth it. We're gonna heal. Man, having low endurance can be such a pain sometimes. Oh, that's good. Yay, they're shooting them. They're shooting my... Dang it. I was gonna say, they're shooting my companions. They're shooting my companions. Yay! 24 hit points. Good, good. Because now you're blind. Which means you're not gonna hit me. And Lorenzo's other guy was killed. Let's shoot you in the eyes again. Shoot him. Shoot him a lot. And that's combat over. See, now we get their stuff. We get all the Stimpaks they were carrying. Minus the Stimpaks they use, the greedy gets. We get their SMGs, we get their money, we get their pistols and ammo. And, drumroll please, we get all the stuff we sold. Which is going to be a pain to carry back and forth because we're going to have to sell it all anyway. How am I carrying all this stuff? Am I? Oh, there it is. I was gonna say I could have sworn I sold him more stuff than this. That's all of most of the weapons. Which, okay, now we're at capacity. Where's Ian? There he is. Ian, take all this crap. You know what? You should probably use that pistol too while we're at it. We're not giving you the SMG. I've learned my lesson I've learned my hard lesson well enough in the past. Never give Ian automatic weapons, or never give companions automatic weapons of any kind. Because they will gleefully murder you. They will gleefully shoot you in the back and laugh while doing it. Alright, let's go back for the rest. All the armors. That's like 8,000 worth of stuff. Okay, how much can we pick up? 7, 8, 9. Okay, give all this to Ian again. And it'd be really nice if I could actually carry all this stuff at once, because that would make selling it to get the combat armor so much easier. I could just say, "Hey, put the combat armor on the table, and I'll just hold, and I'll just sell these things until you say stop." Unfortunately, we got to be sneaky with it now, because Jake is another one of the guys whose money replenishes every time you see him. Alright, that's Ian and his bodyguards emptied out. Let's save again. I'm living dangerously overwriting my saves. Because now we get to lockpick this door. Assuming I'm able to get through it. There we go. And lo and behold, in this locker we have a ton of money. We'll take it all, 999 at a time. And then in the locker we have a ton of ammo as well. Got flamer fuel. We got grenades. We got buff out. Flares, tools, mentats, doctor bag, and more grenades. We're gonna sell all that crap. You know that? We're gonna go to Jake and say, "Hey, give us your best combat armor. We're gonna look fantastic in green." But first, we're gonna go here to talk to Lil Dwarf here, because he sells mentats. We're gonna buy all 3 of those because those will raise my charisma and make my buying price a lot better. And by that I mean a lot cheaper. What do I want to sell you? Let's sell you the flamer fuel because that stuff is heavy. And apparently not worth very much. Get rid of the flares, get rid of the grenades. Sell the doctor's kit while we're here, because we're not going to use that. The 4 spears. And let's just hit... You know what, let's just give you 9 caps. Because caps are always good currency. Alright, now let's go talk to Jake. We're going to need to do another shopping spree, so once we get inside there, I'm going to cut until I've sold all my stuff again. Isn't exploiting isn't it wonderful to just exploit bugs and how the game works? It's like, I mean, he's not really exploiting a bug except for the fact that all his money replenishes. Jake, my man, let's do some shopping. Alright. I think we have enough now. We've been selling it for about 10 minutes now. We've sold pretty much everything we own, except for these 3 knives and the ammo for the deagles. But I think we have enough. Just to make sure, though, we're going to chomp down all these mentats. Because each one of these mentats raises my intelligence, my perception, and my charisma. And yes, I'm going to get addicted. Terribly so. But in my mind, it's worth it. Because look at that. Actually, I probably should have saved one of those for talking to the... Yeah, I definitely should have saved 2 of those for Necropolis. But it's alright. Because we have our combat armor now. Where's it at? Lay it on me, Jake. 16,000. Look at all those. Look what those mentats can do for you. At that rate, I think we can afford one more luxury item. We can get ourselves a sniper rifle. Actually, let's get 2 sniper rifles and some ammo to fill it. Where's the 5mm? Where's the 223 stuff? There we go. Give me, let's say, 200 of those. Yeah, that's a good purchase right there. Let's sell all the knives, but ease our burden somewhat. And let's sell. And let's get started moving the cash across. 1,000 caps at a time. Here's one area where Fallout 2 really improved, is that you don't have to you don't have to do this when you're transferring large amounts of money. I don't have to do this 30 times. Instead, you can just hold this button and it'll gradually speed up until you're transferring thousands of caps per second. Only a few more times. Only be told you're carrying too much, probably. I'm gonna cry if it is, if I am, because metal armor is heavy, and I'm not sure. Another 1,000. 9.2 means I need another 34. Overshot. Cancel. Sorry. Force of habit. I'm kind of excited right now. And I miscalculated that by 3 somehow. That's a good trade. Oh, thank you, Jake. You've made my life a lot easier. Take off that nasty metal armor. Get on that smooth combat armor goodness. And having upped our arsenal by quite a bit, I think it's time we leave off for this episode of Fallout. Next time, we'll be tackling all the things we can do in the hub. Or at least as much as we can do in reasonably in half an hour. But that'll happen probably on Monday. We'll see you next time on Fallout. Thank you and good night.